Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be basically what I'm going to be doing is uh, let me hide my screen for this. I'm going to be comparing the two most successful ads that I shot and put them into one campaign, just to see which one's more effective, I should say. So I'm just currently logging in. That's why you're seeing a black screen. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's see. We did gain some followers from the previous campaigns, even though they weren't specifically towards following campaigns. Following traffic campaigns tends to be much more effective at that, and you'll get like followers for like $3 to $5 per follower. But I specifically targeted leads because I want to talk to business owners, roofing business owners. So speaking of which, I am going to basically take the it's at the maximum. Take the best performing ads in each of these uh, campaign budget optimizations. So basically, just ad campaigns, and put them together in another campaign. I'm going to make the budget only like $30 because I don't want to spend too much specifically on these two ads. Um, but what I might do is I might tweak the um, uh, niche specific, super niche specific interests. So the SNIs, meaning the targeting essentially. All right, let's just get started. Create campaign. We're going to do leads. Almost always do leads. And we're going to call this CBO1 via CBO2 best ads bracket. I say bracket as in like tournament bracket. So this is like the final stage of the tournament. So 1 vs 1. Auction, campaign objectives, leads. Budget is going to be, I don't know why it's set to $25 a day automatically. Honestly, let's just go with it for now. I'll increase it as needed, but that should be fine. I'm just comparing two ads. I really want to give it time. I don't want to spend too much budget too quickly, so $25 a day to 30 is pretty good. I want to extend this for at least week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. So, special categories. Again, these are for like special things like elections, politics, services, employment, housing. None of those are applicable to me, so we're going to go forward. So now we're going to do. This is where I'm going to open up a new tab actually. So business. I should have done ads manager actually. This. Cool. I'm just going to copy the. Not sure why there's a new ad set here, but that's fine. CBO2 1. Let me edit this and see what the whole name was called. Ad set 1, CBO2. Gotcha. So we're going to call this new one in our tournament bracket. Ad set 1, CBO. Let's just call this CBO1 is CBO2 because technically this isn't a. This is a campaign budget optimization, but this is with new ads. I want to call it CBO3 when I have new ads. These are just two existing ads. Roof construction. I'm not going to do roofer for this one. I think that messed up the targeting a little bit last time, so I'm going to stick to the roof construction plus Facebook page admins, which is what my original targeting was. So we'll just do website. Conversions, first in funnel set. Only available with sales objective. That's interesting. Let's check what this one was. Yeah, it should be scheduled. Is that pixel room? Okay, let me check my pixel. As manager settings and datasets and pixels should be data sources. Datasets and click the wrong one. Datasets and pixels. Let me actually manually check it too. Okay, let me move my page come to the bottom. Page view, good. Initiate checkout, good. So now I'll go to the thank you page. Schedule. Everything's looking good. I don't know why it's not showing up in my pixel. Haven't ran a campaign in like 10 days because I was just busy with other stuff. Um, active. No recent activity. That's fine. Or is it 14 days? Last 9 days. Never mind. You zoom out. Can't see anything. Yeah, should be fine. Pixel's looking fine. Check diagnostics. Okay, no errors. History. That's fine. That's just basic. Not basic, but like other stuff. Um, okay. Pixel looks fine. I don't know why it's not. Wrong one. View pixel. Okay, let's just see test events and where it takes us. Okay. We just checked this. Gotcha. We already have the event code. I think it's just because there hasn't been an event in 9 days, so it might not find the scheduled pixel. It says inactive, so I would assume that, but I'm going to keep it as scheduled because that's exactly what our thank you page pixel is called, schedule. So the conversion event is going to be the schedule pixel. Not this one. Clean this up. We'll leave this page open for just in case. Conversion event, schedule. Okay, cool. And this should be the same as before. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. It's gonna slowly ramp up. We gave it some budget. In that case, honestly, I might decrease it $20 a day. $20 a day is like the bare minimum I would ever do. But because I want to warm up the pixel slowly over time, um, now that there hasn't been an event in like 9 days, I'm gonna give it as much time as possible. Okay, cool. Value rules, no. Cost per result goal, 1 to 3% more. Let me actually see what this is. Value rules, let's prioritize yours. Cost per result may increase when you use value rules. Get more outcomes you want. Optimize for types. See better results with a single ad set. Okay, I'm gonna do 25 to 34 above all of them. Let's see. Location, placement. I don't care about the operating system, both genders. Uh, Desktop and mobile's fine. Let's do location. Let's do. So I'm in Northern Virginia. Let's do Woodbridge for now. Virginia. Yeah, so create rules to tell us. Okay, this is really good. Create rules to tell us how much more certain audiences, placements, and conversion locations are worth to your business. So, oh, I see what it's saying. So basically, what this is saying is I'm defining a value rule saying, hey, people of this age group in this city are worth more to me than um, another like random person in Kansas, for example, right? So I want to increase my bid by 50%, up to 50%, to prioritize these people if I can. Let's do Arlington, Virginia. See, cool. So these are the ones that let's see, the Northern Virginia area. Um, let's just do instead of city, let's do state. We'll do Virginia. Overall Virginia area. Woodbridge. Can't do both? No, okay. I wasn't really getting some people from Southern Virginia, so if I'm gonna increase my bid, I'm gonna do yeah, I'm gonna do like Woodbridge, Virginia, Virginia. We'll do Washington, D.C. We'll do Ashburn, Virginia, Reston. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other roofers I've talked to. Definitely from these areas, right? Woodbridge, Arlington, DC, Ashburn, Reston. Where else? We'll go Dumfries, Virginia. And let me actually just check my phone real quick around about the surrounding cities that are near me. Lorton, Manassas. Lorton, Manassas. How defined should my FB value be? No, we're not gonna do that. Enough to reflect real data-backed difference in customer value, but not so granular that you overly restrict the algorithm. Significant differences. Only create rule if there's a meaningful difference in value. One audience has a 60% high LTV. Well, in our case, it was saying 130% increase in conversions if you specify a value rule. So, okay, start with simple criteria. You know what? Okay, this is an interesting problem. Let's see what ChatGPT says. I am creating value rules in the Facebook Ad Manager. I am targeting roofing business owners who I can provide my digital marketing services towards. How no. We'll say this. Towards. I want to prioritize roofers in Virginia. Should I make a value rule, and how should I do it? I'm gonna click stop real quick because I want to specify that meta ads manager to ads manager said I could get a 103% increase in conversions if I use value rules. Should I make it? It is taking its time. Okay. Optimistic marketing math. Makes sense. Trust me, I know. These are giving me two different responses. They're both saying yes, but for different reasons. If you're just running a standard lead gen campaign, which I kind of am, maximize leads, which is what I'm doing. Value rules won't do anything. Whereas this is saying a roofer in Virginia is more valuable to me than a roofer elsewhere. Please prioritize them. That makes sense to me. So I think I should use them in this case. If you're running conversion campaigns, which I am, you're targeting multiple states or broad geo, I am. Clearly say Virginia is the least worth more. Yeah, I can definitely say that. Yeah, we'll still do. Okay, this is the second question I was going to do. It pair this with the right targeting. Gotcha. So we're still going to do the same targeting we did before. We're just going to use a value rule. I like the left side better. I don't know. I mean, I guess the emojis is kind of nice, but I prioritize facts and information. The numbers, I will say, are kind of nice. I love seeing numbers on the screen. This one has more numbers, actually. Okay, let's see which one I like more. I already said I like the left one better. Let's just run it normally for 7 to 10 days at 30%. Stabilize for another 7 to 10 days. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense to me. Sorry if I just. Oh man, I want to make a quick video, but I just went on the deep end into a rabbit hole about value rules. We do know for now. And January 5th, we'll start at like the next best thing is 1 a.m. So we'll do 1 a.m. No end date. We'll run this for a week at 20 a day, and 20 a day for a week, and then we'll increase. We'll let it stabilize, and then put our value rules, prioritizing Virginia roofers. That may increase our cost per lead, though, which that's fine because it's bidding more towards Virginia roofers. Audience. Let's just check what I did. Because I want to keep the exact same audience. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. Show suggestions 18 to 65. I'm gonna do 25 to 65 plus, which is the same thing I did here. Nice. All genders, demographics. Cool. So now this is going to be roof construction plus Facebook page admins. We'll just keep that the same as we did originally. We added roofers in our CBO2, campaign budget optimization 2. We're going to revert it back. See how it says roofer? So domestic roof construction, employer's roof. What? This is CBO2. What am I doing? CBO1. Add set, edit. And let me check one thing. Sorry about that. CBO1 and locations United States. I mean, okay, we'll just keep it for consistency. Locations United States, cool. This one had we had 30 to 65 plus. I'm gonna keep it kind of broad, 25 to 65. That's fine. I did meet some young roofers, and they were killing it. So we'll keep it at 25. Shout out Rafi, by the way. I don't know how old he is, but shout out to him. Domestic roof construction, Facebook page. Great. Not custom audiences. What am I doing? Define further must also match Facebook page admins. This should give us. This is 4.1 million to 4.8 million. I don't know if you guys can see this. Pretty good audience size. Should be between 1 and 10 million, so this is fine. 36 alternators. Roof construction. Page admins. Cool. No, we're not gonna do that. This is good. We'll do next. So this is the ad set. So the best ad. Let me actually check which one was the best ad. So CBO1, best one was maximum. By far, this one. So I'll do this one. So duplicate into this one. Thank God. I love this feature. I thought you had to copy and paste manually, but this is fine. This is great. Cool. Select an ad set. What's this one called? I don't know why it's not popping up in the ad set. This is the campaign. Ad set 1. Okay, what's the ID? I think it's the same ID. Let me check. Yeah, this is it. It just didn't update the name. Same ID, so this is the correct one. Number of copies, 1. Show existing reactions, comments, shares on new ads. No. Should I do that? I'm duplicating an ad to another campaign. Uh, should I also, how should I phrase this? Can I just copy it actually? Click the show this button. Ad looks established. That makes sense. Social proof carries over. I completely agree. CTR and trust are usually higher from day one. That is a good point. We'll keep that, and we will duplicate. Let me just make sure it's the right one. In the script. Cool. Duplicate. Cool. And close this. Now we can go to CBO2. Click on this. Let me make sure I'm recording. Cool. And publish edits. What? No, we're not doing this. Okay. Maximum best one was by far this one. Yeah, we're gonna copy this too. Duplicate. Existing campaign. CBO1 versus CBO2. This ad set. Duplicate. Cool. And close that. Just clean up these windows. Refresh. That's fine. Okay, and now this one is from CBO1. Let me rename this. CBO1. I'm not going to say add to. Let's just say wing the script. This one is going to be CBO2. Roofer started wasting money. Cool. Got some like comments, likes, reactions. So we're definitely going to keep the social proof for this one. Let me just make sure it's a. We found information you can add from your sources. These will not be useful until you review them. Do not change that URL, please. Preview URL. Cool. It's perfect. Shows where it's safe to place overlays in your video to avoid overlapping. 1, 2 total off. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, make sure you keep that on. I want my information to get blocked out. Are there any errors? I don't really want to change anything. Otherwise, I wouldn't be like cool. Otherwise, I wouldn't be comparing two ads. I would be comparing two different ads instead of the existing ones I was using before. In the script, now partnership ad, identity, cool, cool. All recommendations applied. Cool. And since this is only two ads, I'm just going to publish the whole thing. Dang, bro, that thumbnail on me. Oh, that's okay. Okay, we'll publish. This is going to go through the approval process. Cool. Just going to go through the approval process, and it's going to be inactive until 1 in the morning. Let me just double check the ad set. I forgot to click edit. Good. Just domestic roof construction, Facebook page admins. Let me check the original CBO1 that I did. Must also match. Okay, cool. And let me just check that CBO2 did the same thing because I might have messed up somewhere. This is the cool. Must also match Facebook page. Cool. Okay. And we're gonna discard this draft. That's fine. Must also match Facebook page. That's cool. We're gonna get rid of this. Let me discard draft. Make sure nothing is messing up with the processing. Triple check. Must match this. Cool. Budget 20 hours a day. We'll let it stabilize. Excuse me. For a week. Highest volume and leads. Maximize conversions. I think that's in the ad set. Yeah. Maximize conversions. Schedule. Cool. Nice. And we're gonna let this run. Just we already did everything we need. Why is this in draft? Oh my god, what did I just do? Of course. Okay, let me re-add this back real quick. Might as well show you what I'm doing. So just went back into CBO1, copying this, duplicating it, show, keep existing reactions, comments, yeah, that's fine. Keep that stuff. We'll go back to the original. Yeah, it's fine. Reload. I'm going to not edit here. I'm going to edit this one. CPU1, read script. I didn't have to change anything, luckily. This one does have captions, so we can see if people like the captions or not. Usually, people do like captions, so excuse me. So we'll do that. Publish this. Okay, now we create the campaign. Perfect. We went into a deep rabbit hole about value rules, but I'm actually going to incorporate them probably within a week from now. So let the Facebook recommends your ads stabilize for at least a week. Like even this is before ChatGPT telling me to like let them stabilize. They recommend either spend $300 minimum, or not even that. Not even that. They just recommend letting your ads run for a week, right? Like let them run for a week, let them stabilize, let them get actual data. So let them run for a week, see how these two do, add a value rule, and then see how they do after that. But this is just a tournament style bracket, I guess you can say, between the best ads in my previous campaigns, CBO1 and this one, and CBO2. This is CBO1 right here. I just didn't change it. This is CBO2. CBO, again, standing for campaign budget optimization. We're putting the best ads from these campaigns and we're putting them like head to head. Cool. So, excuse me. So, that should be it for today. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. There is going to be a link in my YouTube description and YouTube bio where you can book a call with me one-on-one, completely free. You don't even need to pay for anything. Don't worry about it. Just a call to see if basically how I can help your business if you even need the help, right? If you don't need the help, if you just want some free stuff, cool. If you do need the help, book a call down below and we will see how we can help you. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy the video and take care. Peace.